Unprepared. Hello, my name's Phil. Today we're gonna be learning how to do menus and stuff. Two people ask for the menus, and I'm totally unprepared. No, I'm prepared actually. So what do you need to make a menu? You need not really four things. Two things essentially. You need the animation itself and the menu, like the play button and the actual animation itself. The other two things are the intro slash preloader, and that seems to be like an essential if you want to work on a big project. And the third or the fourth thing that is kind of what the main premise of this tutorial video thing is, because two people ask me, how do you do scene select and how do you make the music continuously loop and stuff? Well, that's the fourth thing. We're gonna be learning about that. But now this is basic. This is the basic layout of how to make a menu. Phase one is the intro slash preloader phase. Like think of this as the button phase. Like if I click on a button, it'll have up, over, down, hit. See, up, over, down, hit. Think of these as the phases of which each thing has different properties and stuff. So phase one is the intro and preloader part. This is where you stick in our preloader or the intro, like ads and stuff, like the FA ad or the Newgrounds, everything by everyone, or whooshing and that good stuff. That's where I generally put the all those ads and stuff in phase one, intro and preloader. That's my hands. You naughty boys, that's my hands. Phase 2 is the menu itself. We gotta play in a scene select. This is optional, but again, this is the basic. This is the main premise of why. This is the main requested premise of this tutorial video, and of course some graphic stuff. Like these are movie clips. They just dance. They just dance. Hence why it's called dancing. And component 3 is a scene select. You have 3 buttons: scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and the fourth, of course, the graphics and stuff. And the fourth thing is basically the animation itself, which is scene 1, scene 2, scene 3 combined. So that's the fourth component. So we're gonna basically start out with how to basically cut each one into like individualize sections of itself. So I'm gonna code stop for each phase, except the animation part, because obviously we don't want to have our animation stop. So basically say stop, stop on the actual timeline. Oh, I could just copy this. Ta-da! Now it's done. Alright, so whenever the animation plays, it'll stop at the preloader. Once your button is set, or once a button is set to play, it'll go to the menu, and once, I should probably add a back button from here, right? I should. We're gonna add a button. We'll add it on the fly. From the menu, if it said scene select or play, this is where the two paths diverge. It'll either go to the animation itself, which is component 4. Just animation. Derp. That's animation. That's a symbol for animation. Global universal symbol for animation. And scene select, which is ta-da! Scene select, global universal symbol for scene select. Yeah. So there'll be two paths. This is the crossroad of where your navigation thingies are gonna go. So we're gonna code that right now. Actually, this is the just if you guys, I don't think, yeah, I didn't inform you about this. This is the preloader for what we coded. Did I? No, that was this is the preloader that we coded previously. You can see the same code and stuff. I'm just dragging it in from the test preloader. And where does this button go? Where's my button? Where's my button? Where's my everything? Oh, it's black. Oh, it's black. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. There we go. Where's this code? Yeah, this works. We're gonna go to play. Right, so it'll play from the timeline, so it'll go automatically to the menu. From here, we go play. Well, we're gonna code this. So go to and play, because we want the animation to play. Actually, we'll just stop, because If you want your animation to play, just write play. For my instance, I'm just gonna go stop. Scene 1, because that's where my animation starts, and frame 1, because that's where it starts to check for errors. No errors. Psych, there is some errors because I forgot to do on release. On release, because that's what makes the button. And stop. Scene 1, 1, 1. That should be good. I'm gonna double check. Cool beans. That button's all set. Now this button, it's gonna go to frame 21 of scene 1. So we're gonna code that right now. So on, release, go to and play. Let's go play. Since it's gonna stop anyway, we're just gonna code it to play. Scene 1. No, that's not scene 1. This is frame menu. This is a scene menu. 21. Or you could just write 21, but just in case, like, I have a hard time notifying which code I'm looking at, I like to write where the actual go-to goes. So you could write it at 21, but I like having menu in there. I like having quote-unquote menu in there, just so it's all neat and stuff. And these guys, they don't need code. They're just gonna dance. Okay. So that component's done, the menu's done, we have a play going to the first scene of the first frame of the animation, and the scene select, which is going to go all the way to frame 21. Now here, we're going to basically code each one, going from scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 1 button, scene 2 button, scene 3 button respectively. So basically just code it like as so. On release, go to and stop. You can go play, write go to and play, but again, for my instance, I'm gonna write stop. Scene 1, because that's where my scene is. That's also the same code for the button, or the play button, the menu phase, and the same thing for the rest of the buttons. Just go to and stop. 2, comma 1. That's where my scene 2 starts. And last but not least, scene 3. There's no escape with scene 3. Also, my keyboard is loud as hell, I know, so don't bug me about it. I want a new keyboard. Actually, no, I like my loud keyboard because it's robust. No, robust. Yeah, that's it. Robust. What am I supposed to go to? And stop. Scene 3. No. And that's it. Oh, and I need a back button. Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna make a back button. Just say back. I totally forgot. So unprepared, Philip. So unprepared. And we're gonna have it notified that's it's being clicked over, and then have a hitbox. Ta-da! Done. And then we're gonna code this. We're gonna make it go to what frame does it start with? Frame 11 of scene menu, because this is scene menu, not scene 1. This is scene menu. I don't know if you can see that in the dimension of. This is scene menu. Like the scene that I'm in right now, it's scene menu. This is scene 1. This is scene menu. Okay. Now that we got that all cleared, I won't be responsible for anything. On release. Go to and play, because it's already gonna stop. Menu, what was the frame number? 11? Let's say that. Alright. And the sounds. Alright, so let's do this. I totally forgot, guys. Alright. For the play. Yeah, let's for the play. Say stop all sounds. Just cause. Is that right? Yeah. Just stop all sounds when you press it. Not for the scene select, but mainly for the play. Just say stop all sounds. Also with the scene 1, scene 2, scene 3 button, just tag in stop all sounds. Because that's gonna stop the looping sound or the looping music that we want in our menu. Yeah. Stop all sounds. last but not least, top all. Oh, wrong. Come on, fingers, work with me. Alright, so whenever we click the play buttons, like the buttons that navigate through the animations, it's gonna stop all sounds, which is what we are going to add right now. Now I got Mr. Pharrell's and the Yes Sirs right here, and no, I'll just whatever. So we drag it into the music. I already have it cut to where it only plays at the music cue. And the back button, we should probably. Nah, that's cool. Yeah, okay. So on the music cue, we set this to start. Event will always, if you keep playing it at if it always loops at frame 11, like how our back button is always looped at frame 11. When we go back, and if this sound effects is an event sync type, it'll always loop back and forth and like clash with itself. So I always like to have it on start and then just loop forever and ever and ever. Because that means when it's on start, it'll only play once until the song is done, and then it'll always loop forever and ever. So it's basically an event without the self looping. It's without the self clashing on itself when you keep playing it on the same frames. But the start's so much better for menus. Yeah, hoorah! Right, so scene 1, we got that down. Scene 2, scene 3. So scene 1, this is scene 1, baby, scene 1. And then get some of that scene 2 on, and then there's no escape for that scene 3. Alright, so we just test this thing out. Load. So how are you guys? How long has this been recording? 12 minutes. I'm sorry if it's too long. I'm sorry if my videos are too long. Alright. So, we didn't code the... Oh, fuck, we didn't code the... What did we not code? Oh, I guess we did code it. Okay, that was our preloader button not being coded and stuff, but whatever, we'll get through that. Alright, so, our play will always go to scene 1, frame 1, but I'm not going to go right there. We're going to go to scene select, so click that, goes to scene. So you can see scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, it'll go respectively to the scenes and stuff. And it'll always stop this sound. It'll always stop the sound that is playing right now. If I go back, it'll go right here, and it won't loop. If I go play, here's scene 1. Rewind, play, for some reason I have to like quadruple click. Scene 1, baby, there it is. Quadruple click again. Scene 2, there's scene 2. Oh yeah, that good hump. And scene 3. And there's scene 3. Alright, I guess that's it. And tell me if you guys want to know something else. I'll probably do backgrounds again, like I mentioned before, I think, in the beginning of the video. I don't know if I want to do backgrounds because it's very general and broad, and I don't think... Just draw a background! Like, seriously, take a photo of, like, your wall, and you're good, you're set. Take a texture pack, like a paper texture pack, and just, like, alpha at 50, and then you're set, you're good, that's your background. But, I don't know. If you guys really want me to do a background tutorial, I'll do it. But it's very broad, I don't know what kind of backgrounds. Be more specific, let's say that. If you guys want to know something other than... If you guys want to know how to do something that's not already in the archives on my YouTube channel and stuff, let me know. Go ahead and message me at frameash.com/philcoys or my private message box, or in IRC, Fluid Adams IRC. I'm always there. I'm always ASD. Yeah, okay, peace guys. I love all y'all, and I hope... God, this dancing is so beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, bye.